Hello and welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom. And today I'm going to cook some of this penne pasta here and some ground beef. I'm going to throw in this garlic Alfredo here. We'll put in a can of mushroom soup, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, you know, a little salt and pepper here. And so, you know, this is going to be really good. I hate it when I cook stuff like this because I eat till about 6. So here we go. I'm going to have to just start cooking a lot less of it, that's all. So hang on a minute, we'll get started. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is put that plate on there and then set my scale to 0. Alright, now I'm going to put in about a pound of this. Well, I'm going to try to get real close to a pound of this ground beef here. And that should about do it, shouldn't it? Yeah, just a little over. That'd be great. Okay, now I'm going to put just a little bit of oil on the bottom of this FOODi DELUXE pot here. Just barely enough to cover a little bit of the bottom there. And then we'll turn on the power. I'm going to bring it over here to where it says saute mode and it's on high. So I'm going to hit start. Now this is important. If you don't hit start, it'll set there on high until it just cuts itself off eventually. But if you don't know what's going on and you don't hit the button and you walk off from it, you're going to be waiting a long time for your pot to get hot. You know you don't want to be waiting long for your pot to get hot. So anyway, now I'll wait till that warms up just a little bit before I start dropping that meat down there. Okay, now I put me a little piece down in there, so it's starting to sizzle now, so I'm going to start putting the rest of this down in there. Okay, I'm going to turn the pot a little bit so I'm not in front of the camera quite so much. I'm going to start just breaking it up with this masher crusher here. Now I'm not going to put this in the real small little bitty pieces because I want to have little chunks in it. I want it to be sort of like a stroganoff. Now don't get me wrong, this is nowhere near stroganoff, beef stroganoff. But I want it to have some chunks in it about like that, you know. Okay, I got some of this Kinder's seasoning here, this buttery steakhouse. I'm going to sprinkle some of this down here on that beef while it's cooking up. Okay, that's brown enough. Now I'll turn the power completely off on it. I'm going to take this bowl here and this Fry Daddy scoop and I'm going to start getting this beef out. Well, that looks good. I'll tell you what, if it takes too long to cook this other stuff, I'll be sitting over here with a fork digging into this beef. It'd be funny to have all the beef heat up before you're ready to finish your recipe, wouldn't it? Okay, now we got this 1 pound box of this penne pasta here. Drop it right down in there. Put it down a little bit. Being careful not to touch that bowl because that bowl is, that pot's hot. Believe me, trust me. Alright, that was 2 cups. more. I'm going to put about another cup and a half in there, I think. So say 5½ cups of water. Mainly it's got that, I'll show you. Mainly what we want to do is cover that pasta with the water. Just make sure it's covered. Okay? So now we're going to come over here and we're going to take the pressure lid. We're going to put it on here and turn it clockwise. Line up your arrows in the front here till it stops. Turn it clockwise and put your valve back here to seal, not vent. Make sure it's turned to sealing. Alright, and then you go turn on your power. You go over here and hit pressure. Oops, going the wrong way. There it is, pressure, and it's on high. Well, I want it on high, but I don't want that many minutes. So I'm going to reduce it down from 10 to 5. Okay, and then we'll hit the start button. Okay, now most of you know the routine. Let's go chase the little lights around until that button comes up in the back there. And I'm hoping, being I'm hoping, being we already have the pot hot from that that beef browning, that it won't take quite as long to pop up, but we'll see. Okay, that still took it about 12 minutes before it started building up pressure here, and there come it button up just right on time. Now let's see how long it takes for it to start counting down from the minutes here. So we'll come right over here, and as you can see, it's still running them little lights around, but it will stop running those lights around in a minute and start counting down the minutes. Well, we've got a minute. If y'all can give us a thumbs up and join our channel, we sure would appreciate it. And thank you very much to you people that watches our videos. It means a lot to us. And if you get a chance, check out our links down below. You might see something you like down there from Amazon. And so it's been about 2½ minutes now since that button popped up. Okay, and there it went. Now it took about 3 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that, for it to start to count down this 5 minutes. So now we'll just have to wait for the 5 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, it's under 10 seconds now, and when it gets down to 0, we're going to do a quick release on that valve back there, because we sure don't want it to be cooking any longer than it already has. So in order to do that, all you got to do is come back here and flip this handle right here, and after I do that, you won't be able to hear me. So okay, it took us 5 minutes and 40 seconds for that pin to drop. Let's see what we got in this pot. Oh, they look pretty good, don't they? They do. Alright, now I'm going to drain some of this water off here. I'm going to take it over here to the sink and dump it in this colander I got. And dump it right in. And then we'll dump it right back in this pot. Just like that. Now, notice I set that pot on that pot holder there, because that pot is really hot. You wouldn't want to set it on your counter, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to put it back in the FOODi DELUXE over here. Okay, now we're going to dump in this jar of RO+TEL ALFREDO here. This is a 15-ounce jar. Well, that looks good right there. I'll get out a little more in a minute. Now we'll take and dump this Campbell's cream of mushroom soup in here. And last but not least, go dump this ground beef back in here. That's starting to look like a plan right there now. Alright, now we'll come back down here and we'll turn on the power on the Ninja FOODi again. And we'll come over here and put it back on saute. And then we'll hit the start button. Now, get it started here. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good right here now. Before I get too much further. Alright, now you can put in as much of this stuff or as little as you like, but the garlic powder here. Put a few shakes in there. Onion powder, and we'll do the same thing too. And some salt. And just a little dash of pepper. Now let's start stirring it up. I'll move back over here, move it this way so I don't have to block it quite as much. Oh boy, that looks good right there. So you can see down in here. There you go. Let it stay in there long enough for everything to get good and hot and incorporated, you know, so you have to work it a little bit. And I almost forgot one of my most important ingredients here is a can of these RO+TEL tomatoes. So I got some of those down in there, so now that's about the end of it. Now, getting ready to turn it off. And dig in here. It's about lunchtime. Past lunchtime. Now we'll turn off the power on it. Okay, and we'll get my two pot holders again. After I get my Fry Daddy scoop out of there. I'll pick up this pot. Try to dump it in here the best I can. Tell y'all right now, that was a close one. I almost should have got me a bigger bowl. Alright, now. Just sit there for a second. Oh, that looks good, don't it? I'm going to have to get me a clean bowl so I can get me some sample of it here. I would like to have done this with a different kind of noodle, but this is what I had the most of, so I need to use them. So now let's see how they are. Looks good, don't it? Mm-hmm. One more little thing. That was way too hot to take that big a bite for. But it sure is good. So anyway, that's about it for this little short video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And you know, your routine, you gotta wash your hands every 10 or 15 minutes and stay away from everybody. And I'll be glad when that's over with, because I like to get out and mingle at the mall and stuff like that. So until next time, y'all have a real good and safe day, and come back and see us real soon. And goodbye now.